The Iglesia de Veracruz in O Carmelino is known in English as the Church of the True Cross, or Iglesia de la Veracruz. It is a notable religious building located in the town of O Carmelino in the province of Orense, Galicia, Spain. This is the second major project built in Galicia by architect Antonio Palacios Ramelo in his series of religious works. The first was the Templo Votivo de Muar in Pancion in Negran, Pontevedra. The project for the Templo de la Veracruz was commissioned in 1942, taking advantage of the trip the architect made to Orense by Evaristo Bamonde, the town's parish priest, and a committee of residents who considered the parish church insufficient and were seeking to build a new one. On June 26, 1943, the cornerstone was laid, and in July of the same year, construction began under the supervision of Carbalino master stonemason Adolfo Otero Landero, who perfectly understood the meaning of the project. Following Palacios' death, 2 years after submitting the project, Otero Landero, with the advice of engineers Marcelo Enriquez and Roberto de Agostina, carried out the construction, completing the rotonda in 1946. The quantity surveyor Rafael Rotelo, Calpe, and others were involved in the project. The Orense architect Manuel Conde Fidalgo signed the contract for the works around that time in 1948. Marcelino Paronda, a friend of Palacios from O Carbalino, collaborated in the interpretation of the rest of the project. Work on the tower began on 1949, and after stopping and restarting in 1956, it would continue until July of the following year. When it was completed, with the tower half finished, the church was officially opened for worship on September 17, 1952, the feast day of San Cibran, the town's patron saint. At the end of that decade, construction began, and the parabolic arch with the 12 apostles, the work of O Carbalino master stonemason Jesus Gonzalez, when the church's most important elements were completed. Miraculously, considering the myriad financial difficulties that had to be overcome,